Hey everyone, it's me, the non-electric tram again. Today I am going to be doing a review on two characters which you probably already know I have if you watched Hall 15. The two characters being Patrick and Byron. These two were some of the few characters I needed left from my collection. Some of the last pack members I needed. So in September I went on a little bit of an eBay spree and bought those two, along with the taking place or handle, which you've already seen actually. Here he is, he fell. Yeah, sorry, it's our handle. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a review on these two, and I don't know, just going to talk about the pack. I don't know, really. Okay, let's go to Byron, who I got first. So Byron, I was going to get the take-along Byron, as, you know, taking place in my entire thing, but I couldn't find one with treads. So I said, screw it, and I found a cheap Clackmaster Byron, and I bought it off eBay. So here's Byron. This is the Mattel version, not a hit version, but I think that's the thing, probably. I think Nelson's the only hit, Nelson's the only hit toy company version thing I had. This is the third one in my collection. I got Oliver, because I needed one. Nelson I got a couple months later on accident. And then Byron. So yeah. But the only main thing that Byron could do is probably just like lift his arm up and do some stuff like this. I don't know. His face is interesting. Wouldn't really Byron has the best face, but like I don't think I'm gonna get that for quite a while. So yeah. Yeah. But here's my problems with buying this specific model of Byron. Let's compare him to Patrick, and he is like huge. Like, he is giant. So if I ever find a take-along Byron with treads, that I might actually get that. But for right now, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this Byron. Yeah, his face is off. Yeah, he has these static wheels. That's a thing that was also a thing on Oliver. So I'm not surprised that they did it again. Yeah. And next up we have Patrick. Patrick was one of the few characters that, actually, fun fact, Byron and Patrick were released in Take-Along in the same year. But, Patrick was one of those few 2009 models that they made. It was like D199, Rusty, Hero, Jeremy. Both Hero and Jeremy I actually got in the past couple of months. And Patrick was one of those I'm planning on getting out. I hope the next one I get is either Byron or D199. I would really love to have a Take-Along D199. But yeah, here's Patrick. As being one of the later take-alongs, he doesn't have a magnet, which I'm glad that he does. But what I'm not glad that he has is the buffer beam on the back. They always did this with, like, a lot of the road characters. They did it with Max, and they did it with Madge, I think. Yeah, they did it with Madge, because I have Madge up there. And then they did it with, Butch. They did it with Lori 1. I'm looking at, like, some of my, take-alongs right now, but they did it with a lot of them. Yeah, they did it with a lot of the take-alongs, and I guess they stuck around for the final year of take-along. Thank God that they got rid of them and like take and play, because I can't stand those. And I might paint this black sometimes. Okay, main function, spinny thing. Also, I would like to point this out. Patrick was gonna be like, I was gonna get Patrick like way earlier in the year. So what do I mean by this? I was gonna buy a Patrick off eBay like last year, and I ended up spending it on some DVDs. And when the unlucky Tug got his hands on the Patrick prop, I was also gonna buy one just to keep up the hype. But you know me, I don't really spend a lot of money on eBay. Well, whatever. But now I finally had the chance to get Patrick. I got him in September. So yeah. Let's just admire some of the stuff. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rust like on that screw and right up here. His face, I love it. This is probably one of the few take-alongs in the past couple of years I've been getting like good faces for. I think like maybe Donald was the last one that I got that was in pretty good condition, but I think I've not been getting a lot of take-alongs with like pretty good faces. And here's Byron. Patrick again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking around. But yeah, Patrick has a good face. I'll say that. He has headlights. And he says, concrete! Yeah. Okay, now the thing about this is that now that I have Patrick and Byron, I do need 2 more pack members, and then I'll finish it off. I do need Monty. I never get Monty because he's always like, never has his dumper, or he's like expensive as hell. I'm not spending 20 bucks. I know I spend 20 bucks on like some stuff, but Monty is not worth 20 bucks. I hate to bring it to y'all. But yeah. Some point I will get Monty. The other one is Buster. I don't think I will get... I think Buster's going to be like a 2026 purchase or something. Because Buster... They gave Buster like a removable roof. And every listing I see of it now is like... Roof is like without the roof. And I know that on eBay they're selling like a plastic roof. But that's the thing. They just don't... That's the thing. It's like... Buster has detail on his roof and it's just all gone. And I know I could paint it on, but like I can't do it as well as what the freaking dudes at Hit Toy Company were making. But yeah, hopefully I will get Buster and Monty probably pretty soon so I can actually finish this whole freaking cast. But I'm glad to see I'm still adding additions to here, and I'm glad that's almost about to be over because I am tired of collecting the pack. I just want it all to be over with. Literally some of the only new characters I got last year were pack members, Oliver, Kelly, Nelson. But now we're about to reach the end. So pretty cool. Okay, well I hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all enjoyed this review. And we'll see y'all. Maybe with like a 5-year like one 5-year special celebrating a video that will turn 5 years old in probably a couple days. So I already filmed a video on a video that's going to be turning 5 years old, so get ready for that. And I'll see y'all with that maybe, or another video. I don't know when I'm going to upload again, but yeah, I'll see y'all with something else, I guess, probably this month. Okay, see ya.